Hi, this is your teacher, Barbara Rademacher, and we're going to start graphing now. We're going to start by graphing, that is, plotting ordered pairs. Ordered pair is another name for a point. We call them ordered pairs because the numbers, the two numbers that comprise an ordered pair, are in a definite order. The first number is called the x-coordinate, and it lines up with a number on the x-axis, the horizontal axis right here. The second number is the y-coordinate because it lines up with a number on the y-axis right here. All right, so 1, -4, well, we're going to find that point. I'm going to make this grid, which is technically called the Cartesian plane. I'm going to make this grid just a little larger by clicking on the magnifying glass icon right there. Now I can make it bigger. In fact, I can make it bigger than this by clicking on medium. I can even make it very big by maximizing, but that's a little too big, I think. So let's go down to medium. Pull it over here and double click to make sure it's in place. Ah, come on now. Don't you give me trouble. There we go. Okay, so 1, -4. This is what I do. I move the arrow of my cursor over the point and I right click and I'm going to drop and drag. The first thing I'm going to do is go 1 in the x direction. That is, I'm going to go to +1. And then I'm going to go down to -4. -1, -2, -3, -4. And I'll let go. Now I'm at the point 1, -4. I'll click Save. And then I'll click Check Answer. Good job, I did it right. Let's try another. How about -3, 3. Let me pull this down a little. -3, 3. I'm going to click on the magnifying glass, click on medium to make it a little larger. The grid, that is, make the grid a little larger. Now, I will right-click on the dot in the middle. This time, the first number is -3. So I go to the left 3, that is, I go to -3 on the x-axis, and then I go up 3 because +3 is the second number. 1, 2, 3. And I let go. I save, and I click Check Answer. And I was right. Let me double check something with you first. All the numbers on the x-axis to the right are positive numbers. All the numbers on the x-axis to the left are negative numbers. That's why I went to the left 3 places, because this said -3, which meant it had to be over on the left. -3 is over on the left. Now, on the y-axis, the positive numbers go up and the negative numbers go down from 0. So once I was at -3, I didn't go back to 0, 0. Instead, I stayed at -3 and I went vertically up because up is positive, 1, 2, 3 places, and that's how I found the point 3, -3. Let's move on. Oh my goodness. Decimals. Can we do this? I don't know. We're going to graph the point 2, -4. 2, -4.25. Different there. I think I may go to maximize. Okay, so 2, is that right? 2, -4.25. Okay, come on now. All right, so 2, I'm going to go 1, 2, to the right 2 because it's positive 2, and then down 4.25. So for sure I go down to negative 4, and then 0.25 is the same as 1/4. So I'm going to negative 4 and 1/4. I'm going to let go now, which drops the point where I want it. I hit save and I check answer, and it says well done. Next problem, the point 0, negative 4. Okay, I right-click on the point and I get ready to drag to the right or to the left, and then I notice that my x-coordinate is 0, which means I'm not going to go to the right or the left. Okay, what is the y-coordinate? Negative 4. That means I'm going to go vertically down. Well, I could have made this grid bigger, couldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the point 0, negative 4. Check answer. Very good. And another one. How about the point 6, 0? The x-coordinate is 6. The y-coordinate is 0. I make this bigger. Yep. Let's try to see what we're doing. Okay. Now I'm going to drop and drag the point. I'm going to right-click on the point and go to 6 on the 6 on the x-axis. And then I notice that 0 is the y-coordinate, which means I'm going to go 0 in the y direction. So I'm not going to go up. I'm not going to go down. I'm going to leave the point right here at 6. And save and check answer. Excellent. Now, one more. How about one more? Let's go to the point 3, 4. Going to go 1, 2, 2. They're very tricky, so be careful. 3 in the x direction and positive 4 in the y direction. Whoop, whoop. Let go. Check answer. Brilliantly done. We have plotted points. We have not graphed a line, but we have plotted points. Talk to you later.